Plenty tourists touch down at Norman Manley International Airport, spend a couple days in Kingston, and declare, "Yeah, man, I've seen Jamaica." And they are convinced, and they mean well when they say it. Did you know that Kingston is Jamaica and Jamaica is Kingston? Lies and dopey stories. That is a myth. Wagwan friends, welcome to Yaadie Hands, where we shine a little sunshine on the truth about Jamaica and sweep away the dusty myths. I am Novadine. Follow us during this series where we debunk some myths floating around about our good old Paradise Island, Jamaica. While we unravel this story, enjoy some raw, unfiltered video footage of scenes from everyday life in Jamaica. Hear me now. Saying Kingston is Jamaica and Jamaica is Kingston is like saying Times Square is all of America. Kingston sweet, yes, and it is convenient. It's nice, don't get me wrong. But Jamaica is way more than the one Kingston city. But how did this myth even come about? Where did the idea come from that Kingston is Jamaica and Jamaica is Kingston? Well, Kingston is the capital of Jamaica, and Kingston is the hub of politics, business, and higher learning. When tourists read about Jamaica in international headlines, it's usually Kingston's name that pops up. National Stadium where Usain Bolt broke records? Kingston. University of the West Indies, Mona? Kingston. Political party headquarters, P1 and P2? Kingston. Norman Manley International Airport? Kingston. Nightlife, street dances? Kingston. So naturally, some visitors assume if you've seen Kingston, you've seen it all and done it all. But here's the kicker. Kingston is just one Dege parish out of 14. Similar to how New York is one state in the USA. Yeah, same vibes. You see, one city can't hold the whole story. Jamaica is bigger than that. Kingston might be the cultural heartbeat, but the island's body stretches far and wide. There's Montego Bay, another city where turquoise beaches meet duty-free shopping. There's Ocho Rios, a significant town and tourist destination where cruise ships dock near waterfalls and adventure parks. Portland, another parish, whispers calm with bamboo rafting on the Rio Grande. St. Elizabeth, the breadbasket parish, is where farmers feed the nation with yams, tomatoes, and sugar. Trelawney, another parish, has deep caves and stories of Maroons, freedom fighters who shaped our history. Each parish is like its own chapter with a new plot twist. Kingston is chapter 1, but you can't close the book there. Let's do a nature contrast between concrete and countryside. Kingston itself is vibrant, a little chaotic even, with traffic, blurting horns, jerk pans and soup pots smoking up the street corners, sound system blaring music beats. But take a 45-minute drive up into the hills and suddenly you're wrapped in Blue Mountain mist in the parish of St. Andrew. Instead of car horns, you hear birds. Instead of concrete, it's coffee plantations stretching over ridges. Or drive east and you'll stumble on Reach Falls in Portland, tucked in green rainforest where the water cold enough to shock you back to life. Go west and you're chilling at Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, watching fishermen haul in their nets. That's the thing. Jamaica can flip moods on you in a single hour. One moment you're sweating in New Kingston like a pig. The next, you're floating down a river with a straw hat shade in your face and a cool jelly coconut in your hand. Take a moment to consider the lifestyle and people of this island and you will conclude it is many Jamaicas in one. Kingston runs on hustle and bustle. People are busy chasing business deals, recording in studios, and juggling multiple jobs. Yes, just like y'all in New York. Yeah, and a foreign alone who do that. We do it here so too. It's the city that never sleeps. Well, unless there's a power cut. Just kidding. Well, kind of. But step into rural Jamaica and the pace slows down. Life there is measured by the sound of roosters in the morning and the church bell on Sunday. Families gather under mango trees, kids play barefoot football in the yard, and everybody knows everybody. In fishing villages, the day begins before sunrise with boats gliding out into the sea and ends with fireside chats while cooking. Each community, each parish has its own rhythm, and together they make up Jamaica's full melody. That is why you can't box us into one city life alone. Kingston is the gateway, not the destination. Think of it like the airport lounge. You don't stop there. You keep going to the adventure. Now I'm at my favorite part. Jamaica is full of gems and Kingston doesn't even hold half of them. You want waterfalls? Sure, Kingston has Cane River. Not true. It's in St. Andrew. So step outside of Kingston and you get Dunn's River Fall in Ocherius or the magical Blue Hole. You want unique experiences? Head to Portsmouth for rafting or go spelunking in Green Grotto Caves in St. Anne. Craving beach bliss? Negril's 7 Mile Beach stretches out like a dream, and we have hundreds more beaches. Or, if you want something truly off the beaten path, try Cockpit Country with its rugged hills and caves, home to maroon heritage. You see, Kingston might open the door, but the treasures, they are spread across the island. You know, Jamaicans like to joke. If Kingston was all of Jamaica, we would all be stuck in traffic at halfway tree forever and ever and ever and ever. No, amen. Can you imagine trying to fit 3 million people, all the waterfalls, all the beaches, all the jerk stands, and all the goats into one city? Pure madness. So no, Kingston is not Jamaica. Unless Jamaica suddenly shrinks like goat meat in a curry. So next time someone tells you Kingston is Jamaica or Jamaica is Kingston, smile and say, my friend, you barely scratched the surface, man. The truth? Kingston is a vital part of Jamaica, but it's not the whole story. It's one rhythm in the symphony. It is one color in the painting. It is one verse in the song. If you only see Kingston, guess what? You miss the mountains, you miss the rivers, you miss the villages, the farms, the beaches, the whole heartbeat of the island. To know Jamaica is to embrace all of its joys, beauty, and history. And if you think you want to see that Jamaica for yourself, the real Jamaica, not just the headlines or the one city Jamaica, come explore with us at Yaadie Hands. We'll show you Jamaica as Jamaicans live it, beyond the myths, beyond the cliches, and into its real heart.
Reach out to us using the contact details in the description of this video.
Stay tuned for when we debunk the next myth about Jamaica. We hear them say a little thing about the tourists them who come Jamaica, and we want to set it straight. Big up yourself for watching. Tell us in the comments what myth you hear them say about Jamaica that you want Yaadie hands to iron out. Set it straight. Share this video and subscribe to get more of the real Jamaica. Until next time, walk good.